Welcome to Rezzed. We are here at day 2, and I managed to get Paul, the producer from Firefly Studios, but you got promoted while I was setting everything up.
I'm one of many things. I'm producer, senior producer, product manager, operations manager, everything that's to do with Stronghold Kingdoms.
But do you get the coffee, or do you have someone else get that for you?
No, I make my own coffee. You can't trust anyone in our studio to make my coffee.
It's true. Anytime you get a PA to make coffee or something, it's not the same.
No,
they never get it quite right.
You can tell the people that pay too much because they get coffee from outside as well.
Oh yeah, it's like they actually have someone that will go get them coffee.
I know. I long to get to that stage.
Are you not there yet?
No, I'm gonna have to get a promotion.
That's the next level.
That's right.
Well, the rate you're getting them, you'll have another one in about what? By the time we're done here, so.
I hope so. And then maybe go from Starbucks to Costa as well with my coffee promotions.
Maybe. So, Stronghold Kingdoms sat behind us, merrily playing away. Why are you here? You've been out a while. You've not got anything big that's actually in-game coming out. Go on. Why
we were released back in November 2010.
Yeah.
We hit 500,000 users in 14 months, and now next month we're going to hit 1 million. So
wow.
Basically, in the space of 4 or 5 months, we've doubled our user base, and now this is our first public-facing event. We want to come here. We want to meet Stronghold Kingdoms fans.
Yeah.
We want to, hopefully, obviously it's an MMO, so we want to get new players playing. And we've got free stuff. First time we've really given away kind of free stuff to players. And we're really here just to meet everyone we can, talk to everyone, sell the game. Hopefully they join in and, join in the Stronghold Kingdoms world, really.
That's a fantastic reason to be here. And it's a great reason, rather than, promoting a game that's still coming out or trying to build hype for it. You're just kind of here to meet and greet the fans and also be like, hey, we've got this going on. But we just want to kind of show ourselves and be like, hey, hi, how you doing?
Absolutely. I think, especially with MMOs and everything, it's all about community, and you really want to get out there and you want to meet the people playing. We've got players playing worldwide, but if anybody actually comes down in person, then that's absolutely fantastic. We love talking about the game with them. We love, telling them what's coming up, and we love just hearing about their experiences in the game. So it's a great experience for us.
So Stronghold's been around for a while as a franchise. What's different about Kingdoms? How have you managed to take, that old Stronghold feel and turn it into an MMO, and a successful MMO at that? There's got to be some changes that you've had to make to the game.
Well, we've obviously always known that Stronghold was a massive success, right from the start. It really got a lot of things right. People love that combination of RTS and castle builder. So what we've done is we've taken the village building from Stronghold, we've taken the castle building from Stronghold, and we've really just bolted it into an MMO community. So there's loads of all the kind of MMO classic things like politics and big full worlds, things going on all the time, persistent, things go on. Your village carries on building 24 hours, 365 days a year. We got battles go on. You come back, you see who's attacked you, you rebuild, you send out your attacks, you log off, you come back, you do research, you get new stuff. It allows you to build new things in your village. So there's so much to do, and it's great to turn the great Stronghold gameplay into something which people can play all the time now. Yeah.
So you've got some new features in Kingdoms that weren't in the other ones. Do you want to tell us a bit more about any of them?
That's right. Well, in Stronghold Kingdoms, one of the key things is that we use strategy cards.
Yes.
And strategy cards they're kind of modifiers, so you can play them and you can increase your apple production, you can increase your dairy production, you can increase weapons, you can make armies quicker, you can send out armies, and attacks, and basically they're kind of cool modifiers that really enhance the game, and people can play them when they like, and also when they're away from the computer, it can be played so that things happen while they're away, and they don't have to worry about sort of micromanaging it all the time online.
So the Kingdoms MMO is of course free to play as well. How have you actually set it up as a successful free-to-play structure? I mean, with more and more free-to-play games, it's kind of one of those things that a lot of MMO veterans will avoid on the basis of, well, it's going to be pay to win.
Yeah.
Are you going to go straight out with it? Are you guys pay to win?
Well, I would say that we've got quite a good balance between that, because it is obviously a huge element of free to play, and the criticisms of free to play is is the play to win element. I'm not going to deny that, if you spend a fortune, you'll probably do better than someone that's playing purely free to play.
I mean, to be fair, I can understand why. You're a company. At the end of the day, you do want to make fantastic games, but you need to make the money to be able to make the fantastic games. If you were just giving everything away for free, then, well, you wouldn't be able to go and make your own coffee. You'd have to go and find another job. So.
Well, I think the game is very playable in a free-to-play way. I've played it myself completely free, and I can go on for weeks, months playing like that. Ultimately, I think with all MMOs and especially free-to-play games, what you put into it, you kind of get out of it.
Yep.
So the players that are involved towards the end of the game, when they're joining houses and fighting for the country and everything, they probably invest a little bit of into the game, and that allows them to do more stuff in the game. But they're the ones that have been playing it for a long period of time, and they're getting a lot out of it. And I think they don't mind paying for something which is giving them a lot back. So I think people are coming around to the idea. Some people are obviously always going to have a big barrier with free to play, just because the play to win stigma. But I think as long as the game's designed to be balanced, so that it does allow free-to-play players to genuinely play free, some people to pay a little bit and still get a lot out of it, and then other players to play a lot, but then they're probably the ones using it the most, and they're the ones they just want to get more out of it. And the cool thing is we're here giving out free codes, and there's our codes give you loads of free stuff at the beginning. I actually wonder if it's we're giving away too much, but it's great. Players can get a really good feel for it. They can get loads of free stuff, and they can really get into the game right away from the start. So anybody picking up the codes today, I think it's got a really good start in the game.
Okay, so for an MMO veteran like myself, why should I look at Kingdoms? There's going to be MMO players out there who are either burnt out on all the ones out there or are looking for something a bit different.
Sure. If
they haven't checked out Kingdoms already, why should they?
Well, I think one of the cool things about Kingdoms is, it's set in a medieval world. Every single MMO seems to be sci-fi and fantasy, whereas there's something inherently appealing about medieval. It's a very stupid period. It's like, stupid things happen. They fired cows over castle walls and stuff like that. There's a lot of appeal. It's set in a real world. It's set in a real UK map or Germany map. You play German world, Russian map, French map. Real places, real geography. You can site your village. It gives you a lot more context to the game rather than these made-up worlds. It's got loads of, the politics are involved in it. It's a great community. It's got all of the great mechanics from Stronghold, and it's just, really fun to play.
So do you have anything coming up or anything planned? Any patches, any new features, any new items coming out soon that you want to give us a little bit of information about?
We've got, I think the major new thing we've got coming up is a kind of quest system. So you can actually, it's classic kind of MMO kind of thing, but its idea is to help you through the game, but also it gives you rewards for, we'll give you actual objectives which you complete over. Some will be easy, some will obviously take longer, some will require you to interact with your fellow players to kind of like party type quests and stuff, but and it gives you rewards, gives you extra stuff, and it just kind of it's a nice mechanic for this type of game. So we're introducing it now. We've got the all the core game running really nicely, so now we're just adding new features, and I think quests will be really popular.
Okay, so you've already been out, so I can't really ask you about your release date, so instead tell me the one reason you think players should actually take a look. Give me that one hook, the one thing that you're the proudest of that you think people, should at least try this for.
I think one of the things is it's really easy to get into. It's like we've designed it right from the start so that players can it's not like lots of MMO games where you can do minimal amount of things in the first minute, and then you come back in 24 hours. You can do loads at the start. For a good hour or so, you can be absolutely playing it almost like a normal PC game. Loads to do, so you can really get into the game, and then from there it's just classic gameplay really, and it's tried and tested formula, and people really enjoy it, and we've had such good feedback. So I think I can't see why anybody wouldn't enjoy playing it.
Okay, well, Paul, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for bringing Kingdoms out for the public to have a look at.
Thank you, Dave.
And thank you very much as well for giving away free stuff. Free is always good.
I understand that I've got a lot of good feedback from giving away free. Free seems to be the key word.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.